Hey Taurus, Amber here, Persephone Journey Tarot. Welcome, thank you so much for stopping by. I hope that you're well. This is for you Taurus if you have a sun, moon, ascendant, possibly even descendant, as it is partly a love reading, or your Venus possibly in Taurus. This is for you. It is a mid-monthly reading from the July the 15th through to August the 15th. So sit back and enjoy your reading. All right, so I can see here the overall energy for the month is about balance. Interestingly enough, before that we've got the Death card and the Queen of Cups. So this may be a case of you balancing your emotions. You may be feeling maybe very in love with someone at the moment, or very much in your feelings, very emotional and up and down, maybe with regards to your emotions. Or maybe there's been an ending of a relationship with a Scorpio, and you're now trying to kind of balance your emotions, or maybe bring harmony to the situation that maybe has gone through some sort of transformation. This could be pertaining to work or anything really, as it is kind of a general read. But we see you coming into this period of time with the Justice card. So this is a card about decisions, final decisions, judgments, justice being served, possibly court issues, marriage, contracts, and things like that. But I feel like there is some sort of final decision that was made. You may feel like it was a karmic decision, that justice was served as well, especially with you here, the Ace of Swords again. The Two of Swords is also here. There's a few swords cards actually in this reading, so you may have kind of mental stresses. That's maybe where you need to find the balance. Maybe marrying your thoughts and your emotions in a particular way. A mind over matter maybe situation, a head over heart kind of situation could be involved here. Because this is in your hopes and fears. So I think you're hoping for clarity, you're hoping for answers. You're hoping to win in this situation too and have victory. Okay, so I think while you're waiting maybe for this victory to occur, that you seem to be quite focused on here, or an outcome of a judgment, you're being asked to balance your emotions, to be steady, to not overreact, to act in a tempered way. Yes, this it is a Sagittarius card, it is a fire energy. It is asking you to take action, but it's asking you to take a right and measured action in this situation. I do think that it maybe is quite a stressful situation that you are in, and you're seeking judgment, or justice, sorry. With the World card here that's crossing you, maybe this is about a final end. But these two cards here, I think that someone out there maybe had some sort of final ending in a situation. And with the World card here, I feel that it's still a kind of a transitional period for you though, even though you may have had some answers, it's still a transitional period, okay? And I think you're working on closing this off, you're working on closing this down and putting an end to something, but maybe it's just taking a bit of time and you're having to be patient about kind of getting to this ending or this conclusion. Now, I think you're very stressed out. I think maybe you're either wanting someone to give you an answer, to maybe to make a proposal, or something like that, or to kind of say, yes, I want to be with you, or yes, I want this to work, and you're having to wait for this, possibly. Or like I said, it could have already ended and you're moving on, and it's just kind of going through that transitional phase of kind of getting used to the new you, getting used to this new life, and finding balance therein. So yeah, we've got the Princess of Cups here as to what's driving the situation. This could be possibly a new love relationship, or this could be you kind of following your heart as well here with the Princess of Cups, taking a chance in love. Maybe you're also waiting for an apology, or maybe you're wanting to give an apology. But you could be looking for some sort of emotional healing here as well with the Princess of Cups. You kind of want to start that healing process. You want to forgive, I think. You want to get over this and you want to move forward. But it is still quite new. It is still quite fresh. There may still not be a lot of information that you have as well to help you move forward. So again, there's still this kind of transitional in the middle energy that I'm getting here for you. Um, in the past, we had the Two of Swords. So this could also again signify that you had to make maybe a tough decision. This could have been around the eclipse period, 16th and 17th of July. And yeah, I think that again, a head over heart decision, having to make a decision maybe based on what you already know, even if you didn't have all the answers. Again, feeling like your emotions were swaying your decision, and not wanting to. You're wanting to make a just, or you wanted to in the past make a just and fair decision here for yourself. And it looks like you may have been a bit challenged with the Two of Swords here. The Two of Swords also suggests that you did receive some information that really made you, really put you in a position of having to make a decision or a choice about something. Something that you maybe were already kind of emotionally attached to, emotionally invested in. And yeah, you're having to had to make maybe a tough decision around that. But this could also be you in a position where you're not wanting to make a decision, not being able to make a choice here as well. And, just really not wanting to make a choice, I think, here, because of this maybe lack of information and confusion around your emotions or what you're thinking about the situation. And then currently here we've got the Prince of Pentacles, moving forward slowly, deliberately, carefully, not cutting any corners, making a small investment maybe as well to a particular path and way forward. This could be you really also focusing on your work, to take maybe your mind of things. That is your way of moving forward, is moving towards this Ten of Pentacles here, which is in your near future, which is a great card to see. It looks like you're more focused on work. Maybe you're taking your mind off of this by putting your time and effort and energy into work, so you can get this Ten of Pentacles, this financial security and long-term security. It could also be pertaining to family as well. Maybe you're more focused on building security with your family at the moment as well, so you can get that Ten of Pentacles, that ultimate happiness and security and abundance, really. So that's in your future, so that is to come. That's what you're working towards. It looks like you're in the right direction, but I think you are being advised here to not rush. Again, there's patience that's needed in this situation, and to make sure that you are not missing anything, that you're paying attention to detail, maybe when it comes to work or a project that you're working on, working towards the Ten of Pentacles. Again, this could be you wanting to get married, waiting for this answer. Or maybe someone is waiting for you to make an answer, to give them an answer about marriage or a proposal or a longer term commitment. And I think you are moving towards that, but you only want the best. You only want the Ten of Pentacles. So you're going to make sure that you do everything you can, I think, even if it means slowing things all the way down, to make sure that you do get that. You are focused on the details as well, and you're focused on the money and the commitment. These things are important to you. And I don't think you're going to, that's the kind of standard you're setting for yourself. That's what you're working towards. And I don't think you'll settle for anything less. Could be a Libra that you're involved with as well. We've got so much swords energy here. And this is the Libra card as well, I believe. So in the position of where you feel, like how you kind of see yourself, we've got the Eight of Swords. You don't know, the reason as well why you're maybe slowing down, it seems, is because you really don't want to make the wrong move. You're scared of kind of saying the wrong thing, doing the wrong thing. You're maybe overwhelmed with thoughts of doubt as well. Maybe this uncertainty, this not having information, not being able to make a decision, is really kind of making you feel quite stifled, and feeling like you just can't move. You don't know what to think of the situation, and you maybe are a little bit overcome by fear and just things going wrong. You don't want to say the wrong thing. Okay. You may also feel kind of trapped, like you can't make a move, again waiting for somebody else to make that move, to say something. Okay, but in your environment, we've got the Six of Wands, so you are being admired. It looks like there will be a success in your environment, maybe your home life, career, or just around you. A lot of people are admiring you. You are being appreciated, even if maybe you don't see it. Okay, you are being appreciated here. And there is also lots of opportunity for success in your environment. So if it's a case of you may be striking out on your own in some way, or looking for support, you definitely have it. There's people cheering you on here. You've got a lot of support in your environment, and people think a lot of you. Okay. And as I was saying, with the Swords card here, this is in your hopes and fears. You're just hoping, I think, to kind of move on in some way, to get over this, like I said, to reach a decision, to make the right choice. You don't want to make an emotional decision. You want to make the right choice that's right for you. You know, you want to have a higher minded kind of decision, an intelligent choice. You want a final decision here as well. I feel like you're waiting for some sort of judgment. Maybe it's around money, or like I said, around maybe waiting for this person to get back to you. The overall outcome is the Nine of Swords. I have got 3 clarifiers, so I'll go into that as well. But yeah, with the overall outcome being the Nine of Swords, it's like you're kind of beating yourself up here mentally, when you know you're not forgiving yourself, or you're not letting go of a situation. You're like I said, you're sort of transitioning. I think you're through some sort of transition of letting something go or moving forward. And I think you're just really beating yourself up about it. You're not giving yourself a break. Maybe you can't sleep until you get this information as well. And I think you're just thinking the worst, and you're kind of thinking to yourself, will this be a good judgment? Will this turn out in my favor? What have I done? Have I done everything? Yeah, you're kind of it's really kind of, I think, playing on your mind as to maybe what this outcome will be, or how things are going to turn out. And you're putting a lot of pressure on yourself to, like, you think that it's kind of all down to you, or something that you've done wrong, or hoping that you haven't made the wrong moves here. So this outcome seems to be very important to you, this judgment here. Yeah. But either way, it looks like you're moving forward anyway. Like I said, I think you're just going to focus on work. And there are lots of people supporting you, so don't worry. There are people on your side, okay, that believe in you. So don't lose too much faith or confidence. Again, with the Temperance card here and the Death card as well, it is saying that you do need to be patient. It is a transitional time. Things are possibly dying away as well. There's a massive change with the World card here, and you are starting anew and following your heart. You could be waiting for an apology, like I said. So to clarify the Nine of Swords, we've got the Star card, the Princess of Swords, and the Seven of Swords. So this talks about being smart, being on top of your game when it comes to the situation. So this is also about getting more information to kind of give you an edge, to give you leverage in the situation. So this may mean asking the right questions. Again, this Star card keeps coming out for everyone as clarifies the outcome. So I think a lot of us are really kind of reaching for the stars. We're restructuring our lives in some way to start going after what it is that we truly want long term. So yeah, it could also be an Aquarius that's quite heavily involved in the situation, an Aquarius, Libra. I don't see Gemini, but it could definitely be a Gemini here. It could be a Gemini that you're stressed out about as well. That is the Gemini card. But it could just be, you know, that you're just stressed out, to be honest, because the major arcanas that we've got are Aquarius and Libra. But definitely air energy here, very much up in your head this month. But I think the cards are advising you that instead of worrying about things, try and get as much information as you can. Ask the right questions to the right people. Don't just take things on face value. There may also be secrets that you don't know about, but again, the Princess of Swords says if you ask the right questions, you'll get to the bottom of it. Even if you ask in maybe an innocent way, ask in a roundabout way as well with Seven of Swords. Don't maybe be so direct in terms of your questioning. Be clever about it. You may need to, you know, be a thief to catch a thief kind of energy here as the outcome. So yeah, it looks like there's something going on here, possibly. with regards to money, family, possibly a divorce. You could be waiting for an apology from someone and be quite upset that maybe this person's taking so long to kind of get back to you, or feeling like you're a bit cornered. You may feel like you've got no more control over the situation. The Temperance card is saying don't worry about that. Be patient, still act in a balanced way. Try your best to control your emotions. It is a transitional time. The Death card is saying that we are very close to an end and a transformation. You will get this Ace of Swords answer you're looking for. And final conclusion, most definitely is on its way. And it looks like in the near future, the cards are saying don't worry, money's going to be good if that's what you're worried about. And to really maybe focus more on your long-term goals, really, your dreams and whatnot, and maybe even form your questions with your long-term goals in mind. If that's, that's just, I wish I could be more specific with you guys, but this is a very general reading. So, yeah, but that's basically the energy of the reading and the energy of these cards. These are the energies available to you, and the advice and messages given is just effectively to focus on your long-term goals. And because it's coupled up with the information gathering cards, I think you're being asked here to really think long-term when you're gathering information. Think about the long-term outcome as you're asking these questions, okay? So it may be a case of, you don't want to interfere with justice if it is a court case or something like that. That it's best to not act on your emotions, but think, okay, how will this all play out long term? So I think you are being asked to not be too emotional in this situation, okay? But instead to really use your head. Don't beat yourself up. Focus on gathering the information that you need. Be clever about it as well. And I think that, things will turn out okay. There will be a final ending. The Nine of Swords comes before just the Ten of Swords. So we've got the 7, 8, and 9. We're just waiting for the Ten of Swords. So it's like things, it might be a difficult process for you, but good things are to come. Be patient. Again, with the Prince of Pentacles, you do have the support you're looking for. The World card is here to say things are coming to an end, but there's a bit of a challenge there to maybe wrap things up and close things out completely. But, good things will come. Your family will be secure as well here if you're worried about family finances and things like that. So, yeah, that's the general gist of the reading. You feel that it resonates, I'm going to go ahead and take this to extended. I'm going to then look at this reading from a specific relationship perspective, and also look into the next 3 months with regards to your finances and career. So maybe that will give us some more information about how this is all going to play out in the next few months as well. And I've got a feeling it will be good news anyway, okay? But please don't beat yourself up too much, okay? Please don't. It's all kind of, you're creating these fears yourself in your head because you don't have the information that you want. So yeah, try your best to get that information, even if it means speaking maybe to someone that's younger than you. A child possibly could be involved here as well, with 2 pages being here. Your children could be your main focus as well. You could have a water sign child and an air sign child that you're very focused on. But I feel the information is here for you. You just need to ask the right people the right questions, okay? So I'm going to take it through to the extended, like I said, and kind of pull this apart and see what the relationship message is. And like I said, your career forecast for the next 3 months, and also love forecast for the next 3 months. And I'll also be pulling some oracle cards. So hope to see you there. Take good care. Bye.